We've seen the Rockies from the road, from the lakes, and from the mountains. But sometimes, you have to step a little closer to truly experience them. And that's exactly what we're about to do at the Columbia Icefield Skywalk. So let's go and experience it together. We've arrived at the Columbia Icefield parking lot, where parking is free. From here, we headed to the Columbia Icefield Discovery Center to purchase our tickets for the Skywalk. Once we had our passes, we made our way to the Shuttle, which takes you directly to the Skywalk. Skywalk tickets start at around $48 plus GST for adults, with prices varying depending on the date. The bus takes us from the Discovery Center to the Skywalk, taking us deeper into the incredible landscape of the Icefields Parkway.
Get out the front door here, there's a hatch in the roof. We just twist it and push it open. The windows with the red brackets also open. First aid kit is located here. Fire extinguishers in the front step here. On this particular bus, the first 2 rows do have seatbelts if you choose to use them. And it's about an 8-minute drive up. We just want to thank them for sharing their stories with us so that we could share them with you guys. This is Dome Glacier. People think at the top of that mountain you'll see a layer of snow. Kind of looks like icing on a cake. That is the 6 meters high. Now what makes this mountain so unique is that it is a triple continental divide. So what that means is when the snow up there melts and it starts to run down the mountain, it's going to end up in one of 3 major waterways. So it's either headed to the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, or the Arctic Ocean. If you look over here to your right, this is Wilcox Mountain. Now, Mr. Wilcox was an American explorer that came up here, although he did do most of his exploring around the Banff and the Lake Louise area. So if you look at the bottom of Wilcox Mountain, you will see what looks like a pathway, but that is in fact the original highway that was built. So during the Great Depression, around 1933, the Canadian federal government did a make work project. They brought up 600 people, paid them 25 cents a day, and they built the highway. Now this project took 9 years for them to complete it. Here you'll see rocks on both sides of the parkway. And these rocks have come down from the mountain. As we come around this corner here, you will get a look at the skywalk. It is on your left-hand side. And we'll do some skywalk fun facts. We started building the skywalk in 2012. He finished it in 2014, which was ahead of schedule. It is built 280 meters off the ground, which translates to 918 feet. The glass area on its own is large enough that we could put 3 of our ice explorers on it. And the skywalk itself is bolted to the mountain. So there are 34 bolts and they are 16 meters long. Now the entire structure has 6,000 bolts. So if you take a peek here to your left, you get a really unusual look at the skywalk.
After a short ride, we've finally arrived at the Columbia Icefield Skywalk, set along the edge of the Sunwapta Valley. This walkway offers spectacular views of the surrounding Canadian Rockies. And from here, we're going to make our way across the skywalk and see what awaits us at the other end. We've now reached the highlight of the Columbia Icefield Skywalk, the glass-floored walkway. Located along the edge of the Sunwapta Valley, the skywalk extends about 35 meters out from the cliffside, standing roughly 280 meters above the valley floor. The transparent floor gives you a direct view into the canyon below, while the surrounding Rocky Mountains create an incredible backdrop.
Sure. I'll just okay.
Once you're done exploring the skywalk, you can take the shuttle back to the Columbia Icefield Discovery Center. The shuttle brings you right back to where you started, making it easy to continue your journey along the Icefields Parkway.
AA, Andromeda, and then of course the Athabasca Glacier that some of you were on. And straight ahead is the Dome Glacier. It's a beautiful, beautiful sight from the parking lot. Anyways, we're arriving at the Discovery Center. Please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you because the bus will be leaving right away. And I hope you all...
We're back at the Discovery Center, and before we leave, there's one more beautiful view of the Athabasca Glacier. We take a little time to browse the souvenirs at the Discovery Center, a small reminder to take home from an unforgettable day in the Rockies. And that brings us to the end of today's journey. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and check out the complete Banff series on my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.